Well, hi guys. Welcome everybody to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm Dr. Cush. We are here tonight for Tiki Tuesday. We've done it. Oh my goodness, a whole nother week starting on Tuesday again. We are going to be doing a Beachbum Berry classic, original, sort of. It's coming out of his tome. The Beachbum Berry remix is a real fun one. It is based on another cocktail, but what cocktail isn't? They're all based on another cocktail. It all starts from one place and ends in another one. So that is what we're doing. We're doing a cocktail called the Castaway, based on a shot from the 1980s. Sort of like when you base a whole TV show on a set of toys, like doing G.I. Joe. You do the G.I. Joe toys, and you make a whole TV show about the G.I. Joe. That's what we're doing. We're starting from a shot, baby little shot, called the Jamaican Dust, expanding that into a whole drink. I'll tell you why we're doing this one in a minute too. Let me say hello to the people. Hello, people. Oh gosh, where'd you guys go? I had to start this one off today because I couldn't get anything to work. Oh, phew. I did it, but I did get it to work. Look, all the things are coming in here. Greetings to you as well, Moose. A good evening, Shawnee Panda Baker. Good to see you. Kyle Tender is here, and we know what he is here for.
Tiki, 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 taka, taka, ta, tiki, tiki, nueve, ta, 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 ta.
Feel better? Tiki Tom is here. Good to see you, Tiki Tom. Hopefully everything is going well out where you are. Hopefully the weather is beautiful. It is, let me say, raining here. We have had some times. Oh my goodness, we got to get this weather thing straightened out. Who do we call? Somebody's got to be called. Cheers to the winner of the 2024 Cush Tucky Derby, Stephanie Husband and Michael Husband. Both the husbands are here. Both champions, and both, well, they're both here. Opie the dog did make it right on time. In fact, possibly early. Because we do this whole thing beforehand. That's why we do the thing beforehand, so everybody can show up and get a spot, be here. Amy Beer is here. Speaking of being here, Amy Beer. Oh, the Nordstrom. At least Amy Nordstrom is here. Amy Nordstrom back from their adventures. Amy, we need to get you a bottle. So think about which bottle you want. Now, I know there was some talk about Brando. Unfortunately, that they're already a sponsor. We're going to find another bottle for you, but we will figure it out. We'll do a little naming ceremony at the end of the show. Oh, make sure I have my naming ceremony. We got most of it. We'll figure out what we don't have. There we go. Alex's Life hanging out over on... Oh, you just missed me. I'm right here. Oh, maybe it's not playing over on whatever it's called. Captain Jack and Coke is here and ready to go. Oh, never mind. Catch up on YouTube. Yes. Find us on YouTube. I don't know how to work Twitch. I don't know how to do Twitch. Okay, how do I choose? We'll go through some fun bottles at the end of the show, and we'll find something for you because there's lots of fun ones back here that you can certainly take. Okay, right here, bang, Beachbum Berry remix. What did he remix it from? Intoxica and Groglog. His first. Start the show over real quick. Intoxica and Groglog. We have there's a part in the book where it just starts over. It used to be one book and now it's two books. Anyway, these are, oh, that's right. This is where Intoxica starts. First part of the book. There we go. I gotta get the buttons right. Intoxica is the second part. Anyway, we don't find anything in Intoxica for this one. We find this one in Groglog, his first book. It's called The Castaway. It seems interesting. Seems interesting. Anytime you're throwing in some coffee liqueur and some pineapple together, you have the option for a super frothy, super sweet, very desserty cocktail. And we're also going to do some Gold Virgin Islands rum. Whenever we see pineapple in a cocktail that has a lot of pineapple, we are going to want to use fresh pineapple. So what did I do for Kyle today? I let him use the juicer. Oh my goodness. He was so excited about using the juicer. Out of a whole pineapple, he got me this much juice. So I feel like possibly Kyle maybe doesn't understand the juicer. I don't know what Kyle's up to. But whole pineapple, this much juice. Shaking this cocktail. So let's get to it. We have our shaker stuff over here. We're going to check under here. We're going to check C. Both empty. You were what? Kyle just yelled, I was. It was half a pineapple. Oh, okay. There we go. We got that whole thing going right there. We are going to start with cheapest ingredients first. Normally, we start cheapest ingredients first by finding out what doesn't have alcohol in it. That is going to be the situation today. So we're going to take our tremendous amount of pineapple juice. I mean, an absolute embarrassment of pineapple juice that we have right here. Do we have a... let's just put this right here so we can see how big it is. I mean, that's a normal squeeze bottle, or a little bottle there. So it does look like it's a huge amount of... I mean, listen, this is a whole person standing next to this bottle. Look how big that bottle is. We have so much pineapple juice coming to us. So we're going to crack this guy open. Oh, we're going to give this a shake first because this is fresh pineapple juice. Fresh pineapple juice does this really fun thing where it settles. And if you forget to shake it, you're just going to get a lot of like pineapple water. Not as much fun. We want all that froth. 3 ounces of some pineapple juice. Excellent. Now this one, I would say, doesn't really fit into a lot of our categories. This one is a kind of a different version of a cocktail. I mean, it doesn't really fit into, I guess, like coffee liqueur. You could say that fits into bitterness. There's sweet in there, but bitterness. You could say the pineapple is some sweet, and then the booze is the booze part. So I guess we could probably come close to calling this one an old-fashioned, but then the proportions are way off. So it's almost like it is a daisy without the lime. I mean, without the real citrus, because I don't think you count pineapple juice as citrus unless you are counting some sourness that you get from the pineapple. It's a tough one to categorize. So maybe this one is just killing my entire vibe, and I'll just retire. Find my way out to Spain somewhere, open up a little tiki bar out in Mallorca, Palma de Mallorca, call it Olewood. Live the rest of my days around German tourists making painkillers. Listen, one drink can really change your life. This right here is our good friend, Coffee Hearing. Brought to you by the people at Peter Hearing. Peter Hearing is the company. They were established in 1818, a while ago. These guys have been Peter Hearing it out all over the place. This is not their most famous one. Obviously, Cherry Hearing is the most famous of the Peter Hearing offerings. That is a big ingredient in cocktails like the Singapore Sling. In fact, almost impossible to make a Singapore Sling without some Coffee Hearing. Without some Cherry Hearing. This Coffee Hearing, it's delicious. It's very nice, kind of expensive, but let me just say, it's better than Kahlúa. Let me say it up here. It's better than Kahlúa. Cool. This is 3/4 of an ounce of some coffee liqueur. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I've seen a few people, a few of like the bigger tiki people make this cocktail and demand that you put in Kahlúa. There's no way to do this cocktail, they say, without Kahlúa. However, in Beachbum Berry's book, he just says coffee liqueur. So we're going to take the better version of Kahlúa. We're going to go with Coffee Hearing and hit it there. Now, we are also wide open for what type of rum we want to use in here. We're looking for something that is from an island. That's a good starting point. We're also going to look for something that has a little bit of color to it. We don't want a white rum for this. We want something that's got a little color to it. So we're going to use our good friends Kiss Rum. How come? Free bottles. We get free bottles of it sometimes. Amy Nordstrom asking after Mr. Black. Yeah, we got Mr. Black here too. We like Mr. Black here as well. Mr. Black is very good. Mr. Black, in my opinion, let me just throw my opinion out here because this is what I think you're asking for. Mr. Black is the most coffee tasting of the coffee liqueurs. The coffee is absolutely front and center. Those guys are probably using real coffee beans out there, making fresh, expressed coffee. That's a great way to do it. Since when we created this cocktail, they didn't have a coffee liqueur like Mr. Black. I wanted to go with something just a little bit more like of the time. Kahlúa would have been super there, but of course, the other one, Coffee Hearing, would have also been around. So we wanted just something a little sweeter. Coffee Hearing is just a little sweeter. Just has a bit more nest to it. But I think Mr. Black will do very well. It just, for somebody that just like that, I just don't drink coffee. So coffee's not my favorite thing on earth. So I like Coffee Hearing better because I don't like coffee as much. But if you like coffee more, Mr. Black's the way to go. We're going to go ahead and grab, this is Kiss Detroit Rock Rum. This is coming from, I forget which one this is. Coming from, the Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic. We're looking for a Virgin Island. We got the Dominican Republic. We're going to go ahead and put in, this calls for 1.5 ounces. I don't think we're going to do 1.5 ounces. I think we're going to go the full 2 ounces. We're going to give that what's known as an apostle pour. The apostle pour just means when a tiki recipe calls for 1.5 ounces, you say, I'm not doing that. I have permission from the apostle of Tiki to instead put the full 2 ounces in there. That's not a tiki pour. That's different than a tiki pour. Tiki pour is when you hit it with the full 2 ounces and then you add a little bit more. That's a tiki pour. When instead you're doing an apostle pour, you are ignoring the recipe on purpose that says 1.5 ounces and you're going straight to 2 ounces. That's the difference. In case anybody is wondering what the difference is between these two things, that, my friends, is the difference. We're gonna grab some of our bad ice there. It's not bad. No ice is bad. Some ice is bad. This ice isn't bad. It's just cloudy. So we're going to just jump right through that. Let me say hello to a few people that have shown up. Let me say, first of all, the good friend Bootopia is here. Abry is here. Abry, for those of you who don't know, allowed behind the bar. So that's a lot of fun. Non-Touchable is here. Any clue in a bar makes me order a beer instead. Non-Touchable certainly has an opinion on that. We love opinions. Cheers to our good friend Forlorn, who has shown up at this point. Capjack's here. Do you guys know? Oh yes, Amy Nordstrom has a request from all of you. Amy Nordstrom gets to choose a bottle today. If you guys have any bottles that you're like, hey, how come that one doesn't have a label on it or a name on it? It's really good to talk to Amy about that. Let me say hello real quick to the Progress Bar. Saw Pineapple Coffee on my feed and had to peek my head in. Love that combo. Cheers to Doc & Co. Cheers to you, Progress Bar. Always a pleasure, my friend. Never a chore. Good to have you here. And hello all to all the peeps in chat, says Non-Touchable. Okay. We got this ready to go. Because we have pineapple in here, we know that pineapple, the same way that egg does, the same way that chickpea water does, agua fava, the same way that some of this feed foam stuff pumps up. This is going to pump up. We also have a coffee liqueur in here, and that is also going to give us a big head. Bootopia, cover your ears. I don't want you laughing at this. It's going to give us a big head, right? It's going to give us a lot of head on top of this little drink that we're doing. Let's find a proper cocktail glass for this. No, one second. We got one back here. We're just gonna search for it. There we go. I have a feeling that this will be the one we use. This one. No, we're gonna use the squall glass. Okay, so because of that, we do want to give this a big, heavy shake. There's a lot of pineapple juice in here, so the pineapple juice will absorb a lot of that water. We don't need to worry too much about that. We're also using a big cube in here, so we're gonna go, how do we do it? Back and forth and up and down. Oh man, look how emo I look. Wow. I feel like I'm gonna cut myself. Okay, crack this. Shook too hard. There we go. Do the cool thing. Drop that in here. Okay, we have a super heady cocktail. Let's bring in super heady cocktail cam. Look at all those bubbles. That's what we want, especially for a cocktail like this. That, my friends, is what we want. And like a buffoon, I brought in no other ice other than these things. All right, we're gonna have to crack some ice. Oh Lord, what a day we're having. I can't put this in here. It's ice. Let's just crack a little ice real quick. We have one of these. I have my mallet. Yep. I'm gonna take this little guy, and we're gonna give it a couple doinks right here in Amish. Ready? There we go. One little doink in Amish. There we go. Look at us. Really cracking some ice like it's no big deal. Throw these in here. We brought out everybody today. Let me say hello real quick to Keith Austin. Keith Austin writes the music for the show. If you like, let me just see if I can play it real quick. I can't. I don't know how to do it, Keith. Trust me, Keith writes the music for the show. He's also, turns out, allowed behind the bar. So that's fun. Progress Bar says that's what I call the paint mixer shaker. I feel like I've been sniffing paint after I've done that. My head's a little light, and the colors are gorgeous. We're gonna go ahead and just pour. Oh my goodness! Look at this. Look at that cocktail. Now, hopefully, we have enough room in here because we're gonna want all of that good pineapple foam. Look at all of that, baby, baby, baby. Oh, to quote the great Justin Bieber. Yes, Queen, to quote everybody else. Look at all that. That's what we want. Oh, whew, whew. That's the good stuff right there. Do not, I promise you, stop it. If you're going to double strain this cocktail, you're out of your mind. You want all of that good foam. Look how much good foam there is. This is a bartending trick. That's what this little handle is here for. Wow! That's good looking. That's a really good looking cocktail. 3 ingredients. 3 ingredients. Used to be a shot called the Jamaican Dust. Now has grown into a full cocktail that is called the Castaway, created by Jeffrey Beachbum Berry. Now, I hate to keep giving it that weird caveat, but you base it on another cocktail so close. Do you get to really say you created it? Yeah, I mean, honestly, maybe you do. I don't know. What am I here to judge Jeffrey Beachbum Berry? The dude knows everything. We're gonna drink this with a straw. If you don't have a mustache, and I think that's most of you. I don't know what all of you look like, but I think most of you don't have a mustache. If you don't have a mustache, you can drink this one without the straw. But if you do have a mustache, just the head is pretty thick. Let's see if we can get it on there. This, of course, would be the result, which is why, of course, we're more interested in just getting the drink into us. The foam, let me say, is delicious. Oh, what's up, Street? Street is one of our... Street is mostly here for the Tiki. I don't know what else Street does, but Street's mostly here for the Tiki, so we love on a Tiki Tuesday when a Street can show up. This is it, guys. The Castaway, 3 ingredients, pineapple, rum, and coffee liqueur. See how we did. Shut up. I don't speak a lot of French. I speak almost no French. Je voudrais le poulet. I'd like the chicken. I also know how to say je suis désolé, je ne parle pas français. I'm very sorry, I speak no French. But I also know one other word, one other phrase. It's très dangereux. This is delicious. This is, boy, we have found some really cool 3-ingredient cocktails on this show. I think the best cocktail we ever did on a Drinker Stinker was the Ankle Breaker. It's a great cocktail, 3 ingredients with a little simple syrup. Okay, 4 ingredients, but 3 basic ones. And then this one, 3 ingredients. Just shake hard. You get all this good, as our good friend, where'd you go? Keith said, it's like a Tiki Thai tea. If it's not already difficult to do. Yeah, the progress bar, that's a trifecta of the gods. Yeah, this honestly could not be more impressed with just 3 ingredients. Shaken hard. Trace kangaroos. That's 3 kangaroos, just so you guys know, are very dangerous. That's what I'm saying. Anytime you see 2 kangaroos, you're good. 4 kangaroos, they'll take care of themselves. All right, that's like a couple date, right? But you see 3 kangaroos, that third wheel is going to get you. I've done 1 or 2 drinks with coffee and pineapple, and they haven't disappointed yet. Yeah. The Black Magic is another great one coming out of the Mai Kai. That's a really fun one. Actually, the first time I think I ever made that, I was with our good friends, Keith and Avery, who are allowed behind the bar. And it turns out I'm allowed behind their bar. So it's a mutual admiration society. But this one, super pared down, very, very good. I think that's where we go. You are absolutely correct. They sound like it would not be one of my favorite tiki combinations. Yeah, absolutely. I think this stuff is, pineapple and coffee, surprisingly good friends. Yeah, I don't really like coffee. I've told you guys, I can't be snobby about another thing in my life. I'm already snobby about, like, drinks, obviously. Food. I'm a little food snob. I do the cooking in my house. A little snobby about, like, camera equipment. I like some of my cameras. I have particular brands. I can't also get snobby about coffee. So I've just decided to just dump it out of my life so that it won't be a thing. Okay. This is delicious. The Bahama Mama, another pineapple and coffee drink that's really good. Yeah, we need to really jump into some of these crazy flavor profiles. Maybe we'll add that to the seminar. Just like finding weird flavor profiles that sort of always work together. That can be one of the 25 tips and tricks. Cool. That's what I got for you guys. Okay, we have a naming ceremony to get to. Let me introduce our good friend, Amy Nordstrom, Amy and Alan, who I got to meet and hang out with a little bit ago through Tiki Oasis, etc., etc. But you guys have bottles today. Now, there are some fun bottles back here. We have a lot of fun bottles back here. What's up, Nina? You're just in time for Amy Nordstrom to pick her bottle. Okay, we have a lot of fun bottles back here. The ones that are taken, obviously the Chartreuse. We have the 151. We have DCW Clark's Martin Miller's. That's been there for a long time. Scotty DuBois has Probitas. Paulie Bellinardo has the Hamilton Beachbum Berry Blend. We got 70 Husbands, got Kahlúa, which we just recently killed recently. We got Mr. and Mrs. Tiki Tom right here. We have Bon Bon with Smith and Cross. Up here, funny enough, my brother sponsored a bottle of celery bitters. So that's not cool. And then over here we got Amy Beer has her bottle of Angostura bitters. Okay, so some fun bottles to have back here. All right, let me just say we do have recently reopened. We have the Hamilton 151. That's a fun bottle. Okay, we also have the Stroh 160. Now the Stroh 160 is an absolute beast of a bottle. Some funny bottles to pick up. I would say that the Old Monk is a pretty funny bottle. It's got a little man on it. Right there, little man. What other funny bottles? Oh, I got Dr. Bird. I know you guys are fans of Dr. Bird. Plantation White. You don't want that one. There is. I think I have Stiggins back here. No, I got 3 Stone back here. What other fun? Keith and Avery. I don't know how that got pushed back. Keith and Avery obviously have the Fernet bottle. That's That goes without saying. Rum J and M. Let me see. Do I have Rum J and M in here? I think I might, and that would actually make me buy more Rum J and M. I don't. Gosh, I don't think I do. Oh, here's a. Well, shoot. I have this fun bottle. I only have this much left, and I don't know if I'll ever find it again. Larga de Vida. It's a fun little bottle. I have this one, which I also don't know if I'll ever be able to find this again. This stuff is delicious. This is Pango. It's rum barbacoa, which is is a Haitian. Where's it from? Port-au-Prince. It's a fun one. Some bottles that always are on the bar. Of course, we have absinthe. Cush, how much percent does the Fernet in US have? I think it's 37%. What did I do with it? I threw it somewhere. Now it's just gone. Oh, it's right here. This is 30%, but that's not the real Fernet. What did I do with it? Keith Neighbor, where did I put your bottle? Put it somewhere. Now it's gone forever. I think it's 37% to Chairman Reserve. I don't have any Chairman Reserve either. I got Kahlúa, 3-star. I got Batavia Rock. Batavia Rock, right there. Oh, middle back. Oh, wow, that's pretty good. Yeah, this it comes in at 39% in the U.S. 39%. Absinthe. Yes, absinthe. That's a good one. That is a super tiki ingredient. It's always on the bar. So, oh, well, I put everything on the bar too. Let's put this back. I'll show you where that ends up. Sort of like Amy Beer always has her name right there. The absinthe will always be right there. So it'll say, right there, it'll say Nordstrom's. Are we good with that? I feel good about that. The absinthe, it is. The absinthe, it always shall be. I think that's a fun bottle to sponsor if you are into seeing your name in lights all the time. Let's just put these away. Took everything out for a naming ceremony, and here we are. Okay, that's the absinthe bottle. Let's get our naming tape. This is our naming tape, and this is our naming pen. That's brown. Oh gosh. Kyle, I need a black, what do you call those? Sharpies. I need a black Sharpie. If you could, grab me a black Sharpie. I need it. I don't know where my black Sharpie is. Did I put it in here? He's on his way. Anyway. Yeah, so we're just going to keep naming this. As soon as Kyle gets in here with my black Sharpie, then we'll be good to go. I do want to show you guys real quick how fun this is. This is how thick that foam was. It's stuck here and just absolutely came through to the bottom. There we go, Kyle. Did you check to make sure this works? No. No, he did not. Let's just give it a little... Yep, okay, good. Good work. Okay, Nordstrom's. You are at a bit of a disadvantage because there isn't a lot of space on here. What do you want it to say? So, like, right here, Mr. and Mrs. Tiki Tom. That's on there, right? But over here, the husbands have separated theirs out. So it is Stephanie Husband. And then Michael Husband has his own bottle over here because, of course, they are two different sponsors of the show. Sometimes it just says Keith plus Avery. But other times it'll say things like the full name. What do you want it to say there for our naming ceremony? You want it to say thanks, MJ? I don't think so. That doesn't make any sense. You can have it say anything you'd like. A2 Nordstrom. Love it. A2 Nordstrom. A2 Nordstrom. We got it. Take the rest of this off. And we sing our little song. The naming ceremony is happening now. The Nordstroms have chosen their bottle. The bottle they've chosen is absinthe. It's not a real good fit. It kind of looks like it's unprofessional. Let's put this one up. Oh, it goes all the way around. Look at that. Now you gotta spin it. A2 Nordstrom. They are the proud owners of the beautiful absinthe shakeroo. So I suppose that means we're gonna have to start putting more absinthe in drinks. You're gonna have to hold me down, folks. Absinthe, one of my very favorite things, and we will find a way to incorporate. Is that a Gregorian chant? Yes. Yes, the guy, my friend Greg taught it to me. And so that is why we sing it like that. Jen Fiscom showed up just to say yay. Amy and Alan, A2. That's the two A's, in case you're wondering who the A2 was. There's two A's in there. Keith, the musician, Avery, who was married to a very talented musician. Both really liked my singing. So, yes, we'll need a bigger absinthe bottle. The voice of 1,000 angels. Yes, and the Anaheim Angels, the baseball team. I sound like if 1,000 of those jocks started singing, they would sound just like me. So, in the arms of... Okay, that's all we got. Channeling Bing Crosby. Poor Bing. really taking some shrapnel in this one. A squared. There we go. A squared Nordstrom. Love it. A to the 2. That's what we got. Okay. You got the voice. No, Joe. Yeah, that's Bing on absinthe. Okay, guys, here's the deal. I'm teaching a class on Thursday at exactly the time the show would go on. So I am going to be switching the day. We are going to be doing a Friday class. Friday. So we're going to be doing a Friday class this week. I won't be doing then a class on Saturday. But, and this is where it gets real fun, we will be doing a class on Monday that next week. And get this is fun, on Wednesday. So you know how I do that whole thing where like, hey, this class will always remain free, but if you can, help out the shit. And then I'm like, we do, the best thing you do is show up. We do classes Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Not this week. In fact, we're doing them all one day shifted. So we're now doing a class on Friday. So be here Friday. Then we're doing a class on Monday. Got it so far? Do you guys need to get out your Google apps? Your Google Maps apps? Not maps. Calendars? Get your Google calendars going. Friday, then Monday, and then stop what you're doing Wednesday. Then we're back Saturday, and then we go from there. So yes, Amy Nordstrom is saying Friday. This is, whenever you think of Dr. Cush, think of Rebecca Black. You think of what seat shall I take? I'm not that affected by alcohol anymore. Coffee really does something to me. Yes, turn on notifications. Got it. Says our resident Gator. Good to see you. We'll be on the Bourbon Trail on Friday, so I'll see you all next week. Oh, dang. Well, Tiki Tom, have fun on the Bourbon Trail. That is what I have for you guys. I feel like we did a long show today, even for 3 ingredients. The Nordstroms now have this bottle right here. Look how fun that is. A squared Nordstrom. Right next to A Me Beer. Works out pretty good. And we are back here on Friday. Oh, what's up, Michael Husband? I don't think I gave you the what's up. What's up? Winner of the 2024 Kentucky Derby. Okay, that's what I got for you guys. Until Friday. Friday. No more coffee. Until Friday, let me say bye to you guys. So I will do it just like this.
Goodbye.
But I'll also do it like this.
Bye-bye.
But we can never forget that I will also do it like this.
Are you Dr. Jinga Janga?
You have to tell me if you are.
Bye!
Bye.
Well, you are, but what am I?
Hey,